Just see here. Today we are going to learn how can we use the different animation sub properties. Okay, so let's start with the topic. First of all, just move on the coding screen, then let's start with the topic. Just see here. Start with this. Use your doc type, HTML, and again just do the same thing. Title www. and title, and use here the head tag before that. So we just use the head tag, then we have to close this head tag after this title tag. Okay, and here we just give some title for that. So just place our cursor here and just type here animation sub properties. Just use here H1 center animation sub properties handling in HTML with CSS, right? And just close this H1 tag, and you have to close the center tag as well.
Okay, sir.
Right. And then start with the coding. So first of all, we have to create here some multiple div tags. So just use the body tag, and within this we use here multiple div tag to make the multiple layers for the different objects. So just type here div tag. Here's my first div tag. And you can define the ID for that, just type
Yes,
here,
sir.
or you can directly define the class. Okay, so here we use ID and just type here D1 and close this and just use the div tag again, close it and again choose your div, and ID will be a D2 and close this div tag, and then div3 ID div3 D3 and last one D4. You can directly copy paste it, but you have to change the ID in the sequence of D1, D2, D3, and D4 like this. Okay. Just
Okay,
close
sir.
this. And after closing this, we have to decide some properties for that. So we have to move on the head tag, and we are going to use your style tag, and within style tag, we have to define these properties, animation properties. So first of all, we have to define the tag for the div tag. So just directly use the div tag and define the properties for that. So just to use your height will be 200 pixel, and width you can also take 200 pixel, and position with relative, right? And after that, after height, width,
Okay, sir.
you can also write here the some property, that is image, or you can just use your background color or image. So you will just choose your background color red, right? And here we use the animation properties, and this animation property we have to give some name for this animation. Just type here label one animation, label one, or just type label one and give the time duration. Just type here 2x or 2 seconds and 2s, and after that infinite help us to do the animation until the closing of window, and close this, right? And we have to define this
Yes, sir.
tag properties within this. So we have to use this label one. So use your @ keyframe tag like this keyframe, and within this keyframe we have to define the label one is the name of the animation, and within this we have to use from. You can use directly either from, and just type the left starting with the 0 pixels, and it will move from left to right. So just use the 2 and use your 2, and again start the bracket and use your left 1000 pixel, 1000 pixel, and close this and close the this tag label. Okay. And you can also use the frame close like this. You can use this to close this. Similarly, we have to use the braces for the closing this properties. And after doing that, we have to add some other properties for the different D1, D2. So we have to move on here. That is hash D1. This is the D1 property. So we have to place here a tag within this. So use your background image colon URL and start the first.gif. Right, and close this bracket and use here the semicolon, and you can also define the animation subproperty. So just use your animation dash timing dash function. Right, and within this we use your
Yes, sir.
linear function, basic linear function, and to use the semicolon here. And we have to repeat the same things for the div2. So just copy it and paste it. But we have to change the name of this image. So just type your second, and the name will be the same, and just change the property that is is dash in. Similarly, just change the D2, and after that we have to use here the same thing for the D3. Just paste it and use your D3, then D4. And after D3, D4, we have to change some properties of that. So just move on. This is the third. And last one, that is fourth. And let's check the output. So we just move on here. Linear, just place the is in, is out. And last one, is in, out. Is dash in, dash out. Right, so here we have these properties, and just save it and let's check the output. Save this and move on the output screen. Just move on the outer screen and just save it, refresh it, just see them. Lots of thing is missing here, so we have to increase the size of the image. So just move on the again coding screen, and we have to increase the width of this property. So just type here 400, and again just use here 400, and just use the HR tag for the line between the div. So just use HR tag for the horizontal line. So again just use here HR tag, and again last one, this is the HR tag, and last after this just use the HR tag and just save this, and let's check the output. Just press F5, just see there. Here's the background of this image. Okay, here's the background. So just remove this from here. So just move on here, coding screen, and change the second. Just replace this second image with the second one, or just type here fourth. Right, and just save this. Just click on this and press F5. Just see there, all the things coming like that. Okay, so you can increase and decrease the path moving like that. And if you want to just decrease the or increase the size of this image, you will get the proper look of that. Right, so just increase the height as well here. Just type here 500 and just save this, and let's check the output. Right, just see there. And if
Okay,
you
sir.
want to separately, if you want to just separately change the height and width of this particular image, the see there, here is the height is too large, so that's why it is coming like that. So you want to just specifically decrease or increase the height of this, so you have to move on specifically properties with the div specific. Right, you don't need to define this here height and width. You have to use the height and width in the separate text. So let's use here the height. Just type here height will be 400, or just type 300 pixel, and use semicolon in width will be 300 as well. Right. It is enough for that. Similarly, we do the same thing with the second image. So just copy it and paste in the second one and use the semicolon and third one, paste it and use semicolon and do the same thing for the fourth as well. Semicolon. But here we just change the height, just type here 400 and here we are just 400 and just use here 400 and let's check the output. Just see there. Now it becomes better than the previous one. Just see there. This is, I think width is little bit less than those, so that's why its face is not properly showing here. So just increase the width of the third frame. Just click here and just type here 400 and let's check the output. Right now, just see there. And I think little bit height should be more. So just click on here and just increase the height as well. 450, I think it is enough for that. It will show the proper jump for this boy. So just press F5 to see there. Little bit more, but it's okay. So just see there. Here we have the 4, but you want to just change the number of timeline frame, or you want to just move from here to there. So you need to increase the increase the timeline frame. So just move on here and place your cursor here and just decrease the timelining here and just use here 0.5 second. And after that, you have to also increase the distance. You just type here 1800 pixels from the left side, right? And just check the output. Just press here and check the output F5. Just see here. It's too fast, you know. Is it visible here or not?
Yes, sir.
So we
Yes,
just
sir.
do the speed by using the property of this. So just type here 5 seconds. It will take lots of time to reach from starting place to the end place. So just move on again and just press F5. Just see there. It's now proper, right? And if you want to just give some background, you can also go with that. But here we have the white background and image background is also white. That's why it looks better than the specific background, right? So just go with that and the particular timeline frame. And here with the different properties for the different images. Here we use the linear. That's why it's moving with the same speed. Okay. And in this ease in, starting with ease and it will move in proper direction. And third one is ease out. So it will out with the slow motion. Just see there. Its motion is slow. And similarly, here we just go with that. Just see there. Ease and out. Ease in out. It also the same with the easily in and easily out. So here we have the distance is a little bit less. So just increase the 2800. 2800 bit. Let's check the output. So just move on here and check it and press F5. Just see now. The movement will increase. So see there, it is starting with the end. Okay. You can also add some properties to increase this length or width. So you just use here 3200 pixel. 3200 pixel, then it will cover the whole screen. Refresh it and check it. Just see there, it will take the whole screen running from starting to the end. Understood, dear?
Yes, yes, sir.
Right. So just try to do this.